Okay. Male Indeedee is actually pretty speedy. Male and speedy. Moving on. Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, we are playing with Flapple in Regulation H. Now, Flapple is a interesting Pokemon, right? Because it has Hustle. Hustle increases your battle power in exchange for lowering your accuracy. Now, the way to increase your accuracy is using Sableye. If you use Gravity, that increases your accuracy on moves, as well as the hidden, not so hidden because it says it on text, secondary effect of bringing flyers down to the ground, which this team doesn't admittedly do anything against, right? There's no Earthquake, there's no high horsepower that could benefit from something like that with hitting a flying type that was brought down by Gravity, but it's okay because you have Flapple, all right? Choice Scarf, Hustle Flapple using Grav Apple, Dragon Rush, Terra Blast, or U-Turn. Really, really strong physical Pokemon, made even stronger by Hustle again. You've got Espathra, which deals really well with Indeedee. You've got the double expanding force. You've got Psychic Surge. You've got Speed Boost on Espathra doing the Life Orb damage. And you have Hypnosis, which can benefit from the Gravity as well. Sneasler and Arcanine are two fun additions to this team. Arcanine because you have Fire and Rock moves, which the rest of your team just straight up doesn't have. And Sneasler, which again, same kind of thing, has the Poison, has the Fighting, has the Dark moves that the rest of this team, save maybe Sableye with Foul Play, doesn't really have. Plus, Sneasler has the combination with Indeedee that it uses with Psychic Surge and Psychic Seed, getting the Unburden boost, getting really, really fast, helps you deal with things like Incineroar that famously like to fake out first turn and hurt you like that. And that's what the Indeedee's for. Dropping Psychic Surge, they can't go for priority. Anyway, really excited to use this team. Thank you, MrCurtastic, for dropping this team in the Pokesports Discord. Please yourselves view the viewer, the listener, the active commenter right now. You can go and share a team on the Pokesports Discord as well, and Kevin or myself might use it. Really excited to get into these games. Let's stop talking. Let's just get to it. All right? Come on, follow me now. All right, going up against, oh boy. Whoa, all right. Man, Regulation H never ceases to amaze me. All right, we get the Marshtomp, we get the Sylveon, we get the Ape. Oh, that's beat up Ape, huh? Okay. So the Incineroar scares me a little bit. Not going to lie. I feel like if I bring in the Claw Weasel, it'll get intimidated. So let's withdraw that. I think everything is going to get intimidated. There isn't really a good way around any of this. Well, okay, let's go at it like this. I know I'm not going to bring the good boy. Just kidding. I feel like I always do this. I'm like, I'm not going to bring the thing. And then I'm like, no, that's exactly what I'm going to bring. What? Are you kidding me? I'm not going to bring Lil Pookie. I am going to bring Gremlin. Gremlin, Sia, Granby Smith. Because I need to bring Gremlin and Granby Smith together. I need the Sableye. I need the Flapple. Because both of those, they one enables the other, right? I need to set up Gravity if I want to have the Habity. That's what I always say. You can't prove that I haven't. It's true. I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a long time, I think. And that's read the description. And here's the thing. Hold on. I'm going to read a description of something in a sec. But this is why we brought the Arcanine. Because the lead of Annihilate, interesting, is Inner Focus. Is that Inner Focus? Is Inner Focus the one that Annihilate has? Annihilate. No. Yes. Vital Spirit or Inner Focus. I thought that if it was Defiant, then my Arcanine would get the Defiant boost. But it's not, and that's okay. We can still Flare Blitz that. I could Terrastalize, or I could Protect. If I Protect, what does that benefit? I like that I get a turn of foul play on the Annihilate. I like that I get just a little bit of like, hey, guess what? Bop damage on you. Because like, yeah, this is the thing that you're going to do. You're going to beat up and then Rage Fist. But it looks like that actually might mean that you're Rage Fisting my Sable. Well, it could mean that. No, it just means you're going to Drain Punch. Wait, the beat ups don't matter right now. I really wish that it did more damage, that it did bring up the attack of this Annihilate. That would have been nice. Well, we know it's going to go for another big mode move. It's going to go for a Drain Punch. So that's why I'm Terastallizing. But what do I do after that? It's still a -1 Drain Punch, though. We're good. Yeah, I Terastallized. We're good. This is when I want to reflect. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we might be able to take out a Whimsicott turn 1, turn 2, which would be good. So here comes this. Here comes that. Go for the Flare Blitz soon. Drain Punch is not gonna take me. Come on, man. I had such a nice plan going, and you went and you ruined it. You ruined it. And then this guy goes and saves himself with 1 HP, single HP. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Because you know what I've got? I've got Grav Apple. But I don't think Grav Apple is the move that I'm actually going to use. I think it's going to be... I think it might be Grav Apple. Might be Dragon Rush, actually. Because this turn, what I can do is go for a Dragon Rush on the Annihilate. I can go for Gravity, which is the thing that I need to go for. And then it shouldn't, hopefully, shouldn't matter that Whimsicott has the potential to go for Tailwind. Okay, so Gravity's intensified. Dragon Rush isn't going to KO the Annihilate, which is frustrating. Now, the Rage Fist is absolutely going to pummel my Flapple. Not great. Super not great. Especially because I've lost 2 Pokemon to deal with 2 Pokemon. But now it's all on Espathra, so here we go. We'll go for that, and we'll also go for a Light Screen. I should probably go for a single target move just in case somebody switches out or protects or does something. But no, this is the world we live in. All right, I've set up a Light Screen. For the sake of setting up a Light Screen, please don't be faster. Of course it's going to be faster. Why wouldn't it be faster? You didn't murder my Sableye, though, and that's important, and that's what's important. Get gone. What are the other 2 Pokemon I could have brought? Indeedee and Sneasler. It's such a difficult decision to bring Sneasler sans Indeedee on this team. Because, like, if I brought Sneasler as my second to last Pokemon, I lose. I lose, because you brought an Archaludon. I lose. Unless I put you to sleep. Do I put the Archaludon to sleep? Yeah. Sure. We're going to foul play the Sylveon. I don't really want to give boosts to you. Oh. This is Quick Attack. This is a Pixelate Quick Attack, isn't it? Nope. It's just a Pixelate anything. I'm going to get hit by the biggest hyper voice known to man. Yup, here it comes. Okay, well, biggest hyper voice known to man didn't actually take out Espathra. And for that, I am ever so grateful, and I will thank you for it. We are going to read the description of this team together in the next game, but this is not the game. This isn't the one. We're going to go back. We're going to lick our wounds, and we're going to bring this back in game 2. All right, end of sentence. Wait until the end. Battle was canceled. And then Michael says something like, good game, on to the next, let's go. All right, a battle against Clock. Okay, these steel type Pokemon, they need to stop. These are Chalodons, they need to stop. Okay, I feel like my Sneasler is kind of the only way around our Chalodon right now, so if I see it, should probably pick it. If I see the Ninetales, ooh, Clawweasel does pretty good. So if I just go like Indeedee Clawweasel, not bad. Do I then go Gremlin Grampy Smith? Also not bad. But, look at the good boy. Look at all the things that good boy does against this team. There's the Rain, which I need to keep in mind if I'm going up against the Ninetales. But even then, I have Head Smash to deal with that. Man, I really want to bring this Arcanine. But I really also want to bring Grampy Smith. I don't think it fits this matchup, though. Because that's Dragon, Grass, and if I Terrastallize, Steel. And the only place I could use that is Ninetales. And I'd have to burn Terra for that. So let's bring Good Boy here. The type matchup doesn't work for... the type matchup does not work for Flapple. Now, should I have brought Espathra instead of Sableye? Maybe. Maybe, probably. Probably, maybe. Do I know exactly what's going to happen in this game? Are we going to get hit by a beat up followed by a eat up? Because that's what he likes to do. Probably. My special defense is up, which is great. Thank you very much, Bezos. We're going to go for this. And then... ooh, a Dire Claw might be quite nice, even though it's not very effective. I could use a Poison Paralysis or Sleep off this Dire Claw. Or I could just close combat the mouse. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's close combat a mouse hold. Is this me throwing? Now, this might be me throwing away my Sneasler. Okay? I am fully admitting that this might be a terrible position for my Sneasler to be in. But here comes a single target expanding force, which will do tons of damage, which is exactly what we need. Oh yes. There we go. There we go. That's the first turn that we like to have. That's the first turn that makes you look at regionals and say, hey, you know what? I think I could do it. All right, here comes Ninetales. I am going to do something that I don't usually do now that we have a little bit of time. Curtastic went and gave an explanation for this team, gave a description. Most oftentimes people do that when they give their PokePastes or their rental codes, which thank you so much for doing. And I know that we don't always go and read them. And I figure that this is probably a good enough time as any to go and do that. I'm going to, you know what? It's just those two. Let's switch the Sneasler out into an Arcanine real quick while we read what MrCurtastic said about the Appleton video. Got inspired by the Appleton video yesterday, which was November 26th, I think. At Pokesports Mike, that's me. They added me. Thank you very much. So I made a Flapple team. Scarf Flapple with Gravity Sableye does a ton of damage, and with Scarf and Hustle, this thing puts the hurt out. Aurora Veil is fine. Added bonus, when Gravity is active, you get the Hustle boost, but not the accuracy drop. So we're even Pokesports Kevin proof. No Kevin Luck on this, which is good because the two big hitting moves are not accurate without it, they say. Yeah, I've done a bajillion damage. We can just Expanding Force this. We can Rock Slide this. Call it a day. Yeah, I think call it a day. You probably can see all the other synergies here. Double Expanding Force plus Indeedee, Hypnosis plus Gravity, Sneasler plus Psychic Seed. You get the picture. And yes, that's true. The Espathra does also have Expanding Force, which makes Espathra and Indeedee a really good combination. It makes Indeedee Sneasler a really good combination. It makes Espathra Indeedee Sneasler a very good combination. Also some extra spikes. We got a Mirror Herb, Hisuian Arcanine. They lead King Gambit into your Intimidate. Good. Smack him with a Flare Blitz. Plus, you won't have to worry about missing Rock Slides or Head Smashes with Gravity active. Hope you guys like it. That's really, really cool. That Talonflame is trying to off itself. That's fun. Anyway, I like the idea behind this team. It does get a little difficult at times to think of, like, what do I bring as my lead when 3 Pokemon work so well together? It's almost like I can't bring Espathra without bringing Indeedee, and I can't bring Sneasler without bringing Indeedee, or I can't bring... And then at that point, it's like you have 1 Pokemon left and 3 other choices. Just centered around you wanting to bring Indeedee. But maybe that's just me. I look at the synergies, and I value the synergies so much more than I value everything else. But anyway, we won against Clock. That feels so much better after last game. Especially with a very similar lead. This time I didn't even let them get the chance to play. And that's the way I like to play. All right, on to the next. Let's go. It's a battle against Sucks. We're battling against Sucks. I don't think Espathra is going to join us today. When I see Incineroars, I immediately think, nah, this ain't gonna work. When I see Incineroars, I think, ooh, maybe I should be bringing the good boy. When I see Incineroars, I think Lil Pookie might go kind of hard because, you know, Fake Out. But, I mean, that's going to be the lead. It's always the lead. You don't bring a Incineroar and not lead with it. Yeah. So I think that's Clawweasel, Lil Pookie. I do need to keep Clawweasel alive, though. I feel like if I let them target that down, it's just going to be sadness for the rest of my life. So then if I bring Gremlin and Grampy Smith, it's fine. It's fine, but I really hinge a lot of this off of Clawweasel being there. I could start with Sableye and Flapple. I don't think it's a good idea, because then that's just, you know, asking my Flapple to get Fake Outed. I don't want my Flapple to get Fake Outed. I want to stop the Fake Out with a Psychic Terrain. Yeah. So now at least... What? Okay. If I had brought the Arcanine instead of that, then I guess I could have hit the Rock Slide, but why would anyone expect the Yanmega to come out? I like the idea of going for Dire Claw, and I like the idea of going on the Yanmega with it. I almost feel like I should ignore this Incin, but that's usually a mistake. Can't ignore the Yanmega. Yeah, let's just go for it. And then I guess I Expanding Force the Yan, or I Trick Room. Trick Room doesn't really actually do anything for me in this entire matchup. I use it for Imprisons. My Expanding Force went first. Or before the Yanmega. Thought that's a fast Pokemon. Well, it gets crit. Yanmega is fast because it has speed boost. I understand that. But is it not inherently just kind of speedy as well? No, it's, well, 95 base speed. And then Indeedee is What is Indeedee? Also 95 base speed. Okay. Male Indeedee is actually pretty speedy. Male and speedy. I am proud of myself for that one. I shouldn't be, but I am. Moving on. All right, so let's see. Close combat, -1 close combat. Protect. Keep yourself alive. Expanding force on the P2 is doable. We're just trying to keep alive this turn. I am going to Expanding Force. They have no reason to not target my Sneasler right now. I'm sure they want to take that Sneasler down. This Protect is going to be meaningful. I am so hoping that this Protect is going to be meaningful. And the fact that they just Terra Ghosted the thing that had immunity to Expanding Force is such a choice. That could mean that they're targeting my Indeedee now. But it doesn't matter because I still go first. Yeah, Instant's going to knock off, and then the P2 might actually go for a Trick Room here. Yeah. Oh, no. My Sneasler had a nothing turn. Oh, we can't be having those right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well... switching out to Sableye isn't the right call. But it is the call I'm going to do. Because I need to set up stuff. I need to set up stuff before Grav Apple Man takes over. It's got to be expanding. They're going to want to single target each one of those Pokemon so that they both go down this turn. They single targeted the Indeedee so that it went down. And then I'm assuming a Flare Blitz. Hopefully not a... yeah, that's good. I was going to say hopefully not a knockoff. That wouldn't have been fun. Now I can bring the Sneasler back in. And I need to do something that will keep Sableye up this turn, which I believe will be Reflect. I can't Terra Steel on this. That would be silly. I can Protect with the Sneasler, but they saw me do it the first time, so they could just assume that they could just assume that I'm going to do it again. I'm hedging a bet here. I am hoping that they... by not going for Gravity, I am hoping that my Sableye can be up another turn to use Gravity. Reflect will hopefully help that happen. Sneasler goes down to that. That's okay. Flare Blitz shouldn't take out my Sab... No. Of course not. Of course that's the way that happens. Well, we have Terra Steel on Flapple, so we can't go and use that. We don't have Gravity, so that's another thing. And we're Choice Scarfed, so that's a terrible situation in Trick Room that has 2 more turns. Yeah, we have a lot of turns that we need to live. Well, it's going to be Grav Apple. Yeah, that's a little bit of the downside on Flapple, huh? Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Well, I lost to Socks. That's not the way that I want to end this. We're going to go for a game 4. Yeah, it's a game 4 time. All right. On to the next. Let's go. Okay. Now we're facing some dogs. This guy got the dog in him. That's a dock spun. That's a rock. No. Lichen rock. There we are. It's a lot of physical. Yeah. Yeah, that's some big physical. Let's bring the good boy. Good boy. Maybe we won't bring, but Weavile's so good. All right, we're going to bring Weavile, but we're going to bring Weavile without Lil Pookie. I wonder if that's going to ruin me. Well, we'll see. Okay, we'll bring Gremlin, we'll bring Claw Weasel, we'll bring Grampy Smith. I don't like bringing Sia without bringing in Dee. I don't think I'm alone in thinking that, right? Because that's the double expanding force combo. You get the psychic terrain power boost as well. Like it's a big reason to bring Espathra, is if you have psychic terrain down on the field. So I don't feel terrible for not bringing it. And I also don't think the Indeedee was a particularly fantastic pick. Anyway, this is a good Intimidate on the Scizor. Very happy about that. I could go for a Rock Slide and try and flinch the Hypno, but I don't think I will. I think I'm actually going to just go for an attack on the Scizor. Because why not? I could go for the Foul Play. But instead, I think we're going to reflect this Light Screen. Light Screen's going to do the most damage. Or going to prevent the most damage, possibly. If this Hypno does something. Not sure what the Hypno is going to actually do this turn, but it is going to do something because it's the one that's staying in. Scizor is coming out into the Doxbone, which is going to take a fire move. It's going to be Well Big Body. Oh, no. Oh, no. That body's going to be well baked. Nice. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen Hypno make a battle animation. Look at that well big body. But you know what? Intentional. Intentional? Let's call it intentional. Yeah. Draining Kiss isn't going to do very much because of the thing that just happened with the light screen. I think we're going to start Rock Sliding. We Rock Slide and we Reflect. Reflect or Gravity? What if I Terra Steel? I Reflect. I have a higher chance of staying alive this turn. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm not going to Terra Steel because this guy just is begging to body press my Sableye. It's probably going to body press the Arcanine. Yeah, there you go. And that Reflect really helped out now, didn't it? Who missed? Who didn't miss? Who didn't miss? Who could tell? I could barely tell. Arcanine avoided it. All right, let's head smash the... Let's just get rid of the Hypno. What's this guy even doing here? I want to hit the Gravity. I want to hit the Gravity so I can bring up my Flapple and just be good. But I should probably do it when Arcanine goes down. So yeah, let's Foul Play for now. Let's just try and get rid of this guy. So we head smash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arcanine is going to go down. To be honest, it's fine. To be honest, that's fine. This guy cannot hit a Toxic to save his life. That is too bad. That is comically tragic. Now, what I could do, I could Terra Steel on the Flapple. Would help me against the Scizor as well. Okay. I could go for the Terra Blast on the Darkspawn. Okay. I think that is the play. I don't love that it has the +1 to defense. I don't think it's going to swap out. If it does, it would lose it. I wonder if they're considering terastallizing the Darkspawn of their own. Probably not. Probably not. If anything, they'd terastallize the Scizor. No, they're not terastallizing anything. Okay, we'll go for a Terra Blast on the Darkspawn. That'll do some good damage. That's some pretty good damage. The Play Rough isn't going to do anything, actually. And the Fury Cutter is such an interesting choice. That's a big hit. Yeah, that's a crit, isn't it? Okay, well, that was a big hit too, actually. Wow, this is just going to do it. Love that. So the Terra Blast will take out the Darkspawn. Fury Cutter, honestly, at this point, who knows, right? Oh, we're playing this game. This is Sableye versus Scizor, isn't it? Oh no, I've still got the Sneasler. No, we're good. We've got Sneasler. We've got non-ability triggered Sneasler. Yeah. And the Revenge Crit. The Revenge Crit is fantastic. This is going to be a real upward battle for my opponent if they don't have a Pokemon that can deal with both of these at the same time. That is a Gallade. It doesn't not deal with us. What am I sitting at here with my screens? Too many turns. Too many turns. Dire Claw. Slash. What are you going to do? Nothing? Wow. It does nothing. That's unique. I feel like that's a very unique moment. Anyway, the Sableye won it. Yeah, that's why we have Sableye here. Good job, buddy. I enjoyed that game. I really did enjoy that game. I think this team is interesting, okay? I personally didn't find too many great moments for Flapple to shine. There were a couple of games that I did in practice before this, and I felt the same kind of thing. I couldn't really get Flapple to do more than like one big hit. Now, that one big hit that it does is super fast and super strong. All right, this thing is going to KO Pokemon. All right, this thing is going to KO Digimon. This guy is going to KO Beyblades. This guy's going to KO Pokemon in Yu-Gi-Oh. People in Yu-Gi-Oh, my grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does have Flapple. Now, okay. There are a lot of Pokemon in this format right now that can deal with Flapple very well. Anything with, a cold sneeze will take it out. That's why you have Terra Steel. A Archaludon is going to be hard to deal with. A Sneasler is going to be rather hard to deal with, and those Pokemon are everywhere right now. But you can still have a lot of fun playing with Flapple, playing with Gravity, playing with Hypnosis. The bones are there. It's got a good set of bones on it. And I hope you can use those bones to good use. MrCurtastic, thank you so much for sharing this team. Please, if you would like to share your team as well, you can paste a description. You can talk about it a little bit in the Pokesports Discord. Drop the rental code and the Pokepaste, and Kevin or myself will go and play it. I hope you didn't miss us too much over the weekend, but we are back. So I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you next time.